Hey guys, so we're back with another video. So this time we'll be talking about some more American Horror Story news. So now the first part video I covered, this is going to be part 2 of it. This is going to be talking about the further production of what season 13 might be. Now, season 13 has not been announced of the theme yet, but we know that is one of the next installment that Ryan Murphy and Brad Falchuk is planning to release. Now, there was something that was behind my mind that I really wanted to focus on, which was the history of the Supremes. And come to look of it, we don't know that much about each Supreme. We only know 3 Supreme that were currently in the timeline, which was Scaffetch from season 6, Fiona Good from season 3, and Cordelia Fox, which is the only daughter of the previous Supreme from season 3 and season 8. Now, the cool thing about this entire thing is ever since season 12 ended, which they introduced the Raven Coven, which is they have a darker path than the Supreme that we know from this generation. The Raven Coven is ruled by Siobhan Elcott, or whichever her name is. She basically got destroyed, and Anna Elcott was ascended to the throne as the new face of the Raven Coven. In the meantime, we know that Cordelia is the current Supreme in the past as well as present, since Mallory went back in time and saved everybody. A lot of speculations that started arising about what season 13 might be. 13 is a very powerful number when it comes to the occult, and that season 13 would be a perfect time to bring back the witches, and also have a connect tie-in to those type of witches, because I feel as if ever since they mentioned Scaffetch, I've been planning to see what other witches basically that kind of branched off and created their own coven. From the Raven Coven, it seems like they're like in a darker descendant towards immortality. Some of them are very ancient, which is pretty interesting. So I cannot wait to talk more about what could be the possibility to have a season that's based on only Supremes, and how each of them were created, and like what was the ascension. Like we could have like an old American Horror Story, but it focused on just Salem. And looking at the Raven Coven, they look like they belong in Salem times, especially the way they're dressed. It looks very Puritan, pilgrimage, right? The pilgrimage, I would call them the Pilgrimage Raven Coven, the one that Siobhan rules. Even Anna was like, "Who the heck are you?" And she said, "Oh no, I'm the head honcho of this thing. I'm everything." And let's not forget, I mentioned this in my first video of my breakdown on season 12, that Siobhan being destroyed or self-destruct reminds me of Michael Langdon when he gave the pill Demon Face in season 8 Apocalypse. So what would this look like if both of these enemies or creatures were to meet? And it seems like they're planning to do the second version or the second coming of the Antichrist character. This is going to be an interesting perspective if a season is dedicated to bringing all different genres of covens to stop the second coming of Michael Langdon, or even a different version of the anti, since Mallory went back in time. You remember there were so many things that Mallory did that alternate the future. Like, for one, we knew that one of the witches, Stevie Day, was basically trapped in the the hellmouth of hell, right? And she kept repeating the same cycle. We saw that in 2018 when she came back in Apocalypse from her personal hell. Michael Langdon took her out, but at the end of the series, spoiler alerts, she got rescued by Nan and Papa Ligwa's influence. Thus, because of the witches protecting the world timeline, they were granted a wish by Papa Ligwa. They released Stevie Day, which got me thinking, like, how would this new future of American Horror Story? Because the last time where we left off, which was season 8, which is present day, which is interesting if you think about it. The present day for American Horror Story for us is where we left off. So if they were to plan to come up with something different, this would change how the future of American Horror Story is going to be. And plus, we saw that in Apocalypse, or even double feature, the technology to creating the perfect specimen is not nothing new, especially what they talked about in Delicate, and how the perfect specimen has been a long-term plan from the moment season 12 double feature, the influence the aliens have and recreating the upcoming Antichrist figure push more of this like an agenda. And I think the witches from the Coven and the new witches from Delicate, I feel as if those witches have a big connection with the cooperative, and I think the cooperative is much bigger than what we think. Based on what I saw from season 12, I think the cooperative is in so many different places. And I'm gonna look back on the people that was on the different outposts and their names. This could be a big tie-in to all the other seasons. But I'll see you guys for part 3 of this video, and I'll see you guys soon. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for more HAS news.